phone not working properly. Wi-Fi wasn't on. I'm sorry. That's a hell of a way to end the line, boy. I'm sorry. I'm like, what the hell? My phone wants some goddamn stuff. I don't know the answer. The Wi-Fi wasn't working properly. Wi-Fi wasn't even on. That's crazy. Sorry, you guys. I apologize. Sorry, guys. But yeah. So, to answer your question, right? Because I don't know if you guys had heard what I said before that, which was someone had asked me why was I still single. And to answer the question, I said it's because a man don't never want to take me out, don't never want to do nothing, don't never want to go nowhere. And I could see if I was the type of woman, right, that wanted to do something all the time, or go somewhere all the time, or that just never wanted to be in the house. Then I would have an understanding, like, okay, you know, he's tired of being out. I get that, that's cool, right, whatever. So, and the crazy thing is, I could get myself there, I could get myself back, I could pay for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even need him to pick me up. I would like for those things to happen. I don't see them happening anytime soon. I'm an open-minded, 100%, of course. So, this is why you guys see me eating my leftovers, sitting on the couch by my damn self, and my son downstairs. Period. That's it. I'm not rushing into nothing. You know, I'm not trying to force anybody. I'm just gonna respect it. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. Can you guys get in here now? Oh my goodness. If you guys can write in here, someone just give me a thumbs up. Or if you can't, comment down below and tell me that you Alright, if you guys cannot write on here, somebody give me 2 likes. Like 2 likes on here. If y'all can't write on here, give me 2 likes. Because it don't look like y'all can get in here. If you guys can somebody just like write something? Okay. Only got 3. Can y'all write on here or no? hold on. I'm gonna end this poll, right? Hold on. 'Nope, you're good. You guys are good. Okay. Sorry, guys. I just wanted to make sure that you guys heard. I was like, can they rent on here or no? But you guys, yeah, that's it. So if you guys want to ask me anything, you guys got about 12 minutes to ask me. $11. Any questions? Feel free to ask. Besides the ones that you guys already know, like, I won't answer. I'm still sitting here eating my leftovers. Look. I was not playing. Oh, let me see. 50% of y'all say yes, 50% of y'all say no. Can somebody just try to write something real quick? I don't care if you be like A, B, C, D. Hi. Okay, so I don't know why some of y'all can't and some of y'all can. I don't know. I'm tired. Would anybody like to go live with me right now? Oh, thanks. I look crazy. Thank you, Violet Barney. Would anybody want to go live with me right now? Anybody? Anybody want to go live? I still remember how to do it. I'll be trying to connect with my people, you know, on a better way. My son got 9 minutes, and now that's it. I'm calling it a night because I got class in the morning. I'm gonna take him to the park in the morning before I go to work tomorrow. And I gotta work 5 to 9:30. I do not have a boyfriend. The last person I was actually speaking to, he actually passed away. He had COVID. It was cool. Real cool. What up, though? Hi. So I do not have a boyfriend, no. I do not have a well, let me tell you guys a little bit about myself, right? So I am the youngest child. I have an older sibling. I am left-handed. Push comes to shove, I can write with my right hand as well. I am from Norwalk. I like cooking, cleaning, folding clothes, doing laundry, sweeping, mopping, getting, my son ready for school. I like, being the woman of the house. I like, just being in my feminine, atmosphere. So I like it. And I like riding bikes with my son. My favorite thing to do is read and write. Those are my favorite things to do. Math, I want to just get in the goddamn ring and fight the So when I do math backwards. When I add, I have to subtract. When I subtract, I have to add. Don't judge me. That's just how it works for me. My son is the same way. I was like, well, praise God, because he get it. Right? So I am 5 feet tall. I weigh 100 pounds. I have never worn makeup. I have never got my done lashes. Thank you. I have never drank. I have never smoked. I have never went to a party. I have never popped pills. I have never engaged in a, you know what? Thank you. Hi, CB. And I personally prefer all natural. As you guys know, I do my own facial. I do my own fingernails, my own feet. I shave, things like that. And the only thing I get done is my hair. Right? I only get my hair done. And it used to be like I used to do my hair by myself, right? But after I had my son, I was like, oh, hell no. Like, I can't. And I felt like, because y'all know I be leaving my braids in for years, okay? Then I'm being exaggerating, but I leave my braids until the last braid fall out, period. Because, I got bills. I'm very independent, educated, and I'm willing to learn from my significant other in any way that I can. And I'm willing to be his better half, and pray with him, laugh with him, cry with him, try to calm him down, like if he comes home, give him nice back rubs, his pajamas be out, shower water be ran already, things of that nature. And let me cater to you, so things like that. And I'm willing to put myself on the back burner for you. So, but even though I'm willing to, put myself on the back burner, I'm still gonna make sure I'm mentally okay. You know what I'm saying? And if the shoe is vice versa, I would want a man to do the same thing. Like, okay, forget about me for a minute. Let me just make it about you. Willie said, it sucks that YouTube strike your channel. Have you ever thought of going OnlyFans where you can speak and be freely as you want? No, thank you. I don't know anything about OnlyFans, but I would never do any type of new content, nothing like that. No. Now I am very proud of my body because all this fatness that you guys see is all natural. Okay, this is from pushing a baby out. So I'm never gonna be ashamed of my body or pimples or just things of that nature. Because we have some people I know some women that will wake up ridiculously early in the morning just to put makeup on so that their significant other never sees what they look like without makeup. What are you doing? I bet you this man will love you way more. And there's a lot of men out there that I really didn't know really just like a natural body. I was like, I didn't know. In my mind, I always thought that a man was attracted to, thicker, bigger, the better. Baby, you ain't finna grab nothing. You ain't finna bite nothing but some damn bones. So we finna be two sticks rubbing together. Our ass gonna make a goddamn fire, periods. But, I think that it's okay for everyone to have a personal preference pertaining to who you date and who you like and what you like and things of that nature. So, no disrespect to short guys. I think short guys are amazing, but I would prefer my guy to be at least 6 feet and up built because, I like working out. Riding bikes. My favorite thing to do, another activity, is ice skating. I love ice skating, rock climbing. I would do zip lining, bowling. I would do karaoke. a walk in the park, just, you know, just having fun. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it, you know? That's all. Nothing. You know, I'm not asking for a new house, a new car, your bank account information. I'm not asking you none of that. That's just ridiculous. I actually some women go on first dates. No, ask a gentleman, excuse me, because I'm chewing. How much is in his bank account? How much is in your bank account? Don't ask them no question like that. That's rude. I'll be right back. I'll go get my son. Hold on. He's on the table. I'll be right back. Right back. Oh, where are my keys at again? I don't know where my damn keys are. Y'all gotta excuse me for 1 second. I gotta call my aunt. Hold on. Sorry guys, I was trying to find my keys. I can't. I'm always, if it's not my keys, well, predominantly I'm always losing my keys. Oh yeah, and I lose things a lot. A lot. Something else I don't believe in is, hi Anthony, right? Another thing I don't believe in is going to bed mad at your significant other. I don't believe that because I feel that whatever is going on, there could be a private conversation. I do not believe in putting everybody in our business. I believe in respecting you as a man. I believe in, you know, letting you take charge, letting you take lead. As long as your ass ain't leading me off the damn cliff, we cool, buddy. We cool, buddy. So, there are things I'm willing to understand, engage in conversation, hear you out, be more open, be more understanding, and just be a woman. And I think that's one of the big ass for you. Right? So those are things that I'm willing to, to do. And of course, I'm willing to, meet, people meet the people You get my energy, have a conversation just about you as a person, right? Not about nothing else besides you in the beginning. And I tell somebody, if you don't want me knowing something pertaining to your past, I have to respect it. As long as your past doesn't come back and bite me in my ass or try to do any damage to me, I can leave it there. I believe everybody has a past, regardless if it's good, bad, or indifferent. I have a past. My shit is dark. I personally will never speak on my past. I don't believe in it. I think that it's there for a reason. I am okay with timing, right? But one thing I refuse to do is be dating a man for a month and not go nowhere with him. Noah, what are you doing? Huh? Please hold. I have to go be a mother. And that's another thing. I am a mother. Sorry, you guys. I had to open myself up in alcohol and his little mosquito bites. They was biting him. But yeah, you guys, that's pretty much things that I'm willing to do and things of that nature. So let me ask you guys, what would you Do you believe that, hold on, sorry. Okay, now let me ask you guys. Do you believe that when you get into a relationship, you have to change, right? I'm going to ask you guys 2 questions. Now, from the last gentleman I was talking to, I learned to be very patient, be very understanding, but not going anywhere, right? Because I knew him for a few months, and he never took me nowhere, never did anything with me, just nothing, right? And I'm keeping it a buck. At one point in time, because I'm gonna keep it real with you guys, I asked myself, well, do you think that I'm ugly? I said, is that what it is? I was like, because I don't understand. Like, what's the problem? Right? I'm, again, just being real with y'all. All the way real with y'all. That's what I started to think. I was like, then I was like, it can't be me because, whenever I would go out, I would get, men that say, do you have a man, you're beautiful. I was like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? And, there was just a lot that I learned from that. And I took from that pertaining to, I'm not going to let a man be talking to me for months and months and months and just never do nothing. That's just ridiculous. And, so I started to think, okay, well, maybe it's another girl. Again, I don't know because he passed away. So I took a lot from that. I did. So I want to say, that's one of my favorite something. Sorry, I couldn't catch the rest that was on there. But do you guys, and for me, I do believe that with any relationship that you are in, I do believe that when you enter the new one, right? This is my thing. To me, no man is the same, right? No man is the same at all. No man is the same. So just because one person did something does not mean that the other man is going to do the same thing. Some women think, and some men think, right? Oh, well, they're moving like that, so, they must be doing this and doing that. They might not be. You can't let your last relationship affect your future relationship. I tell people that all the time. Because I'm very strong on don't miss your soulmate. You know what I'm saying? Don't miss the person that you're supposed to be with because of a thought. Or because what the fellas are saying or what the girls are saying. Keep home at home. You know what I mean? Just keep home at home. That's nobody's business unless you're getting beat the hell up and verbally abused and things of that nature. Then you speak up. Cool, nobody has a problem, but nobody else's, and no disrespect, but nobody else's opinion matters in your relationship because at night, I'm not sleeping with them, or I'm not sleeping with her, or I'm not sleeping with him, I'm sleeping with you. You're the one that's next to me. You're the one that, I'm telling you, what's on my mind and, what I feel like you're doing. Like, I don't need the girls in it. I don't need my mama, my daddy, my sister. I don't need them in it. I'm laying next to you. I'm, you know what I'm saying, like, with you. So, and when I'm pillow talking with you, ain't nobody else around. You know what I'm saying? So, don't nobody needs to know nothing. Keep home at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just genuinely believe that, that's how a lot of people's relationships end up getting messed up because of other people. And you don't want to, again, let your soulmate slip right through your fingertips. And then when you see that this man is with somebody, and you're looking at her thinking, well, that should have been me. Yeah, it should have. Could have, would have, should have. But baby, it's not you. Keep home at home. I've learned that the hard way. Because I was the type of person that would tell my mom, my dad, my sister, my cousins, child, I would run it. I'm gonna keep it a buck, you know. So just from that, I haven't oh Jesus, I have such an amazing understanding of, girl, keep home at home. That's you and your man, boo. That's between you and your man. Cause when you up there, he digging all up in there, child. Ain't nobody else in there. Ain't nobody else in there besides you and him. That's it. So for 2025, the best relationship advice I would give somebody is keep home at home. Don't bring it out in the street. Don't bring the street to your man. When you home, that's his peace. That is that man's sanctuary. That is this man in button. Okay? Leave it there. And you have some people that have multiple kids, right? Like 2 kids. And sometimes the boyfriend or the girlfriend, or even the wife and the husband, when you have that understanding, or that God-fearing relationship, and you have that, they switch roles. Sometimes the man may cook and do the dishes, and let the woman, just have a day, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm in this with you, I'm in this with you. And where you fall short at, I want to be able to help you get back up. And this is just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't mind treating a man right, as long as he treats me right. You know what I'm saying? And I would be very honest. I would tell him, man, listen, I work 2 jobs, I have a son, so I might not be the one for you. Keeping it a buck, because I have my flaws, which I work 2 jobs. I'm a single mother. My child to me is a blessing. My son is never a flaw. But me being a single mother is a flaw, because I didn't want to be another statistic in that manner, but I am. And I will always be humble and grateful and blessed for my child. Right? And I will never put a man before my child. Never. So, and I don't have time to give to a man. So, me knowing these things now, understanding that, quality time is very important. I would love quality time with me. I would love to just have you come here, we watch a movie together, and I cook something for you, whatever the case may be, while my son is sleeping, right? Something of that nature. That takes time. That takes trust. That takes understanding. That takes, you have to be, for me, you have to be someone I trust, because I'm not letting any and everybody walk through my door. Because, I don't want my man, excuse me, I don't want my son seeing a different man every Friday. Oh, hell no. We ain't with that. So, it will be quite some time before a man even walk through that door. Ain't nobody walking through that door besides my damn daddy, my dad, or my guy cousins. That's it. Anybody else, if you want to date me or get to know me, which is cool, which is fine, right, whatever. But we're going to have to keep that outside. That's just my personal opinion. So do you guys feel like, excuse me, let me say this. And I think this for me is, it's a big thing, right? As you get older, you change. Some people grow older and they become wiser. To where some people can walk in a room and read the room, right? So they'll be like, okay, they get that energy, that aura, that vibe, and they be like, nah, this ain't for me. I'm cool, I'm straight. Something I want to be able to do is, when my man says something, I want to be able to trust him. Know that he's not putting me in harm's way, and just let him take the lead, right? I don't never want to question his decision, but I also don't want him to feel he's less of a man if what he thought was wrong. Because some men, be like, oh, I thought this was going to happen. don't be so hard on yourself. You know, I mean, things happen. You know, sometimes you don't even know something's gonna happen. You could read the room and it could be chill. Some pop off, someone get hurt. You don't know. You just going. Hola mi amor, hello. Hola mi amor, ¿cómo está? Dame un beso. Hola, ¿cómo está? I think that's how you say it. I think, but and like I told you guys before, men and women carry the world on their shoulders. So when they come home, and especially for a man, I had to learn this the hard way. Their pride, child, a man's pride. Oh my goodness, sometimes a man just will not bend because he's so prideful and he just standing on his masculinity, and it's like, okay, you got it. I just don't want anybody to miss their blessing of their significant other. And again, I am in no way, shape, or form in a relationship. I'm not saying, oh my God, oh my goodness, oh, I didn't mean to say, oh my God, I'm sorry. I don't like to use God name and name. I apologize. And no one has to take my advice at all. I'm not yeah, I was giving advice. But no one has to take my advice, because somebody could be on here saying, oh, well, how she know all this stuff and she ain't with a man? If she was as good, then she would have had a man. I know somebody on here probably thinking that. I promise you, I know that they are. But that's just how I would be. But again, my 2025 relationship advice will be keep home at home. That would be my advice. To be honest with you guys, I would just keep home at home. Because when the lights go out at night, I promise you, or something is on your mind, or you really just need to talk to him about something. Child. And I tell you, I learned, Lord knows, I learned. If I didn't do nothing else, I learned, okay? That was one thing I did. I learned from that. Does anybody think that anything I'm saying is wrong? Does anybody disagree? Does anybody want to elaborate a little bit further on how they are, or how they would be, or am I wrong for anything that I've said? Do you guys think I'm right for anything I said? I want to engage in this conversation. So tell me what you guys think about everything I just said. I'm tired. I don't think I'm even eating for them right. I don't know what that means. Now you pushing it. What that mean? I know amor, I think is friend, right? Mi amor. I think daddy in Spanish is papi. Dame un beso is give kiss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cállate la boca, siéntate. Sí. What's the other one? What's the other one? I'm right in my head. como está bien. No. I know stuff like that. I cannot have no full-blown conversation because I'm like, huh? What'd you say? Huh? I don't understand. I think learning Spanish would be really cool actually because, you know, there's a lot of people that speak Spanish. That would be pretty dope. And it's so funny because I took Spanish in high school and passed with a whole damn A. Ain't that some shit? And don't speak not a lick of it. My sister took French. I was like, oh hell no. Cause well, when I was in high school, you had to take a language. Our languages was what grade was that? I think it was the 5th grade. We had to do Latin. Latin is cool, but it was hard. I passed the class though. Oh, and I've never been on a cheerleading team. I tried out for volleyball, but clearly I haven't worked because I was too damn short. Just a few things about me. Let me know something interesting about you guys. Like, you know, what hand do you write? How tall are you? How much do you weigh? Do you go to the gym? Do you read? Do you write? What's your favorite book? My favorite book is Forged by Fire. If they made that book into a movie, I would be like this every single day. I would watch it every day. That's creepy, right? But my favorite movies are Fairwater Arms, The Notebook, Imitation of Life. Those are my top 3. My favorite cartoons of all time had to be Totally Spies, Sam, Clover, and Alex. Period. I love Courage the Cowardly Dog. I didn't like the Rugrats. I didn't like Rocket Power. I thought Doug was just a weird show. Caillou, I thought was a little strange. Tom and Jerry favorite, I love it. Ed and Eddie, love them. Throwbacks, these kids don't even understand. They ain't fresh like that. Oh God, it's all good though. Flintstones, Popeye the Sailor Man, doo. What else can I think of? Sesame Street. I never liked Sesame Street. I was like, what? I'm not. No, and my son when he was a baby. The wash your hands song, the potty song. I knew the whole thing. Don't believe me, okay? Something I do not want is to become a mom again. No. I feel like if I was to have another child, it would be a boy. God won't give me no girl. Oh. Another thing about me, when I was younger, I had a really nasty attitude. Like a really, really, really nasty attitude. I'm so blessed that my mother stood by my side and she was like, no, if you're gonna be like this, I don't want to deal with you. So my father would hang up on me. He was like, I'm not dealing with it. I had a smart ass mouth. My parents were like, no. I checked that, and I'm out of that. What else? I'm trying to think what other cartoons can I think of. Hi. Oh, the Boondocks. Okay, love the name. What other cartoons can I think of, you guys? Oh, Looney Tunes. Thank you. What are your thoughts on abortion? I don't believe in abortion. Only way, for me personally, as much as I don't want to say this, because I don't believe in it. If a woman were to get, essayed, I'm not God. I'm not your judge. I'm not your jury. I can't make no calls. But me personally speaking, I don't believe in it. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, respectfully. Everyone is entitled to their own decision. You know, you made your bed, you gotta lie in it. So, you know, or some women will, for me, right? I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think that intimacy is important in the role of a relationship. Respectfully speaking, I am not going to the next man that says, oh, he thinks I'm beautiful. I'm not doing it. This is precious. This is me. In order for me to give you the best of me, I need you to give me the best of you. In order for me to give you all of me, I need you to give me all of you. When something goes right, I'll be able to call on you. But when something goes wrong, can I call on you? You understand what I'm saying? Let me say it again. When something goes right, I want to call on you. When something goes wrong, can I call on you? It's a difference. It's a difference. Because when it's good, it's good. But when it's bad, it may be ugly. You know, everyone has a season. So let me see if you could walk with me through my thick and my thin. Same way I'm willing to walk with you through your thick and your thin. You know, when you need me, I'm there. Or if I can't be there, I'll make effort to be there. You understand what I'm saying? So, bringing me back to intimacy. I don't just want to hear I'm beautiful, I smell good, I'm pretty. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear what you think of my morals, my values, my mindset, just me as a person. Not forget, scratch how I look. My energy, my aura, okay? Me. All of me, right? I'm not rushing into nothing. I'm not jumping head first. I have to see you for you. You have to see me for me. You have to see me in mommy mode and when I'm out of mommy mode, because it's two different things. You know, it's two different Amandas. You are very well spoken. I get good vibes from you. Period. Always listen. There's good energy over here, even when I'm like, oh God, even when I'm like that. Period. You know, I don't mind saying, like, if I were to have a boyfriend and if you were to come here and eat, take a shower, and we just sitting here, we watching a movie while my son is sleeping, I'm fine like this. Right? I'm cool like this. Because, you know, I'm spending that quality time with you. You need, like, you understand what I'm saying? So, but again, I also would love to go out as well. And again, I'm not saying all the time. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, whenever we can. Bringing me back to intimacy. Literally, find this time to smell. Okay, so my love language is communication. Because I'm so open to meeting new people, you know, new energy, new vibe, new aura, you know, good people around me, you know, people that got something going for themselves and, you know, people that want something out of life, respectfully speaking. Looking, sweetie, I asked you again. So quality time with your love language, that's cool. A lot of my guy friends' love language is touch. Right? I like my personal space. I have this thing in my mind where don't touch me. I do not like being touched. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. That has to get worked up on. Listen, even my family members don't hug me. I don't like being hugged. I don't like it. Don't touch me, don't hug me. They are not be like, what up? Like, don't. No, I'll hug my son in a minute, okay? But anybody who's gonna hug me, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. No, don't touch me. Or somebody said just perfect. You see what I'm saying? Like a woman who knows what she wants out of life and values. Oh, somebody call me beautiful. Thank you, love. Appreciate it. Joselle tips. I don't even know if I said that right. And this is my thing, right? Respectfully speaking. And this is my God honest answer. When I know what I could bring to a man and I know what I can give him, I refuse to settle. If you are a man and you work at McDonald's and you work at Wendy's, I'm not about to sit up here and bash you because you got 2 paychecks coming in. I'm not asking a man for a new Bugatti or a new, I don't even know the damn cars or a house. If we're going to build this relationship, let's build this home together. You know, let's put this money aside together. If we in this, let's do this together. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want it to just be on your shoulders because you have somebody else now. You know, so you don't have to do it by yourself. You don't have to do it alone. You don't have to feel stressed out. You don't have to feel worried because where you fall short, I should be able to pick up. Right? Period. Exactly. It's all about work ethic and actually having the tendency to care. That's just how I am, you know, and if I'm building with you, let's build. We're gonna build. We're gonna build this money together. We're gonna build this legacy together. We're gonna build this family together. We're gonna build this intimacy together. We gonna pray together. And again, if you keep home at home, yeah, whatever happens in your home does not need to be everybody else's business. That's just how I look at it. You know, we're gonna build, we're gonna do this together. You know, we are either in this for the long run or I don't want it. I don't want no for right now. I want my forever. You know what I mean? So when I know what I can, and this is the thing about me, I know what I can and I know what I can't give you. And straight up, I'm gonna tell you I can't do this, I can't do that. There's not really much that I can't do, but I can't really give. This is my thing, right? I can give a man quality time, but it will have to be at night, and he may work at night, right? So I can't give it, or even a phone call. It's cool. If you at work and I'm home, hi, and you gotta call me or I gotta call you. You know, It's not we're not physically spending time together, but we're engaging in a conversation. And I feel like, you know, when you engage in a long enough conversation, when you get together, it kind of, you know, it kind of just flows on its own by itself. So I'm willing to, you know, sacrifice some things, you know, like if like tomorrow is Saturday, I know I'll have to get up early in the morning. So if a man were to come here and be like, okay, you know, like let's say if he coming from New York, you have to be coming closer. That's way too far. Let's say if a man is 20 minutes from me, right? And he says, say, you know, I could, spend some time with you tonight. And I'm like, all right, you know, but you do know that, you know, you gotta go because you know I don't want my son, you know, seeing the things that I need you, whatever. I would be sacrificing, you know, going to bed early because my son got class. I gotta get up at 7:30 in the morning because my son got class. Right, so I would be sacrificing my sleep for you. And vice versa, you know, you probably gotta, you know, be to work in the morning too. So again, it's not just about me sacrificing something, it's probably about both of us sacrificing something. So if we in this together, which goes back to physical touch. When it gets there, I want it to be amazing. I want to be able to I don't want to have, you know what, with a man. I want a man to make love to my body, mind, body, spirit, and soul. Okay? I want you to take all over my body. Okay? I like, as soon as I say, I just want to be able to look at you and you know, okay, we gotta go. I want to be able to just touch you, and it triggers those emotions. It triggers that, okay, I need you now. You know, I'm not waiting. I want that connection. I want that intimacy. I want to make love to me, and I want him to make love back to me. Yes, and it all goes back to communication. That is what a relationship is built on. I say that all the time. I tell people, when you can have a conversation with someone and the conversation flows, let it flow. You know, don't force it. You know, things will, you know, as you start to talk to each other, and this, for the love of God, when someone is talking, you have two ears and one mouth for a reason. If you listen to what they're saying, you can answer their question. Don't try to hear something and just answer it. Listen to what they're saying. You know, you want to actually be able to answer the question, not just what you think sound good. Because, oh Lord, oh my fingernails is hurting. Oh, they hurting. Oh, my fingernails are hurting like that thing when you about to break. Oh, this shit's hurt bad. That was me random. I'm sorry, but oh, they hurt. Ooh, I don't like that. And I feel like that's why a lot of relationships don't work out. I agree. It's because in a conversation it's forced and people try to be something they're not. Let me tell you something. You're gonna see me be crazy, you're gonna see me be a mother, you're gonna see me probably ready to jump off a goddamn cliff at this moment in time, being mad and being pissed and being angry. I want you to see my flaws. See my flaws. This is me. And then you decide, all right, I can deal with her, I understand her. Okay, I see the look on her face, so I know she mad, so I'm gonna give her some space. Know me for me. I'm not gonna hide it from you. I'm gonna show it to you. So I'm gonna let you decide, all right, she crazy, she bad, she crazy, but I love her and I can deal with her. You know what I'm saying? So see me for who I am. You know, my good, my bad, my ugly, my up, my down, my left, my right, my east, north, south. But see me for me. If you can accept me for me on my good days, my bad days, my rainy days, my sunny days, then we're cool. But if you're not rocking with me on them days where I can't hear something's on my mind, you got to go to the left, to the left. Everything you want to the back, to the left. Because you out of here, bruh. Oh, good night, Emmanuel. Yes, loving someone is up in every part of period. Listen. That's it. Love me for me. Love me for me or don't love me at all. Accept me for me or don't accept me for all. Accept that I'm a God-fearing woman. That's it. You know? And you know what's so funny? And I've told you guys this before. You know, sometimes when you're in a relationship, you actually break up. You get older. You become wiser. And then you see each other and you actually get back together. Because you're wiser, you have more of an understanding, you are more patient, you are more knowledgeable. So you have more to stand on. And you have more to gain than to lose. You are willing to listen, you are willing to learn, and you are willing to love. That's it. You know? Sometimes you gotta be apart to come back together 10 times stronger, 10 times harder. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I see a lot of other people in the back. Period. See a lot of other people in the back. Sometimes it's okay. Because then on top of that, right? When you're young, you wanna make mistakes. You wanna live. Right? And then another thing is you learn to forgive. You learn to accept things. You learn to say, okay. And then what a lot of people do is sometimes people will speak on their past relationships, right? And they'll say, okay, if we're going to get back together, we can do two things. We can leave the past in the past and never bring it up, ladies. Because when y'all get mad, y'all quick to like, oh, you know what you did 20 years ago? What the fuck? How the hell you remember what he had on, what he smelled like, where he was at, what Frankie was with, what car he was at, what fitted he had on? You be like, bro, what the fuck? You have to literally learn and let it go. And if you can accept this man for his flaws and for what he's done, fine. But you have to learn to forgive and let it go. You have to. You have to. Period, babe. Time, date, color you had on. Oh, everything, okay? But you have to learn to let it go. Because holding on to that, you're not going to forgive him. And something let me tell you something. I had to learn how to forgive in order for me to be happy. And I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. When you're not over a man or you're not over a woman and you see them with somebody else, your ass is still hurt. It's okay. Because you haven't learned how to forgive either yourself for hurting them or you haven't forgiven them for hurting you, but they moved on and they're happy. But look at you. They probably got a whole family ahead of them, married, friends, home, car, and you saying you're miserable. So think about the same person that ain't worried about you, not a lick. You're not on a radar. You're not on a mind. You don't even live rent free. Let go. And I get it. You know, for some people, it's harder. It's easier said than done. And I can say these things because I was that girl. You know what I'm saying? I was that girl. And I'm not that. I'm not that girl I am now, this moment. So I learned a lot. You know, I learned to let go, forgive the person, and wish them well. And I said I never spoke to them again. And I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I genuinely wish them nothing but the best. 100%. You know what I'm saying? And I just that, you know, I'm never going to be bitter, angry, or crazy, or flattening your tires, or setting your car on fire, or bleaching your clothes. I'm not doing that stupid shit. I'm not doing that. I'm good. I just don't think that it's worth it because then you probably won't get locked up because your ass won't be on camera. And then the same new clothes you gotta buy him, she won't pick him up. But with the money that you gotta pay to get his car fixed, now the new girl riding in it. Child, you look crazy. You just giving them something to talk about. Oh yeah, my ex-girlfriend was crazy, but look at my new car she had to give me because she damaged it. I know, right, babe? What the fuck? No, thank you, ma'am. No. No, boo. And they just driving, just cheesing. What the fuck? With your ass sitting at the bus stop because what you did, get the fuck out of here. Like, no, like I'm telling you, they just drive, just bypass your ass standing at the bus stop when that could have been your car. No, with your man next to you. No, like what? No. And when I see you, I see you. That's it. I don't gotta talk to you. I don't gotta make no eye contact. I see you, I see you. I see nothing. I keep it pushing. I keep it moving. I'm not finna, oh, hey, how you, boo. That's it. You got to go. No, I promise you, like, I'm not doing that. I've never been that girl. Hi. Hello. Like, I'm not doing it. No, thank you. Like, you know. Yes, like my personality is a privilege. Period. Like, no. Like, I choose to be a lady. I choose to be, an adult. I choose to live my life now. because you happy just cheesing. Like, no. Thank you, Antonio. Hi, DQ. What up, though? And I was like, no, you know? Hi, my lovies. It's not doing it. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. It's not. I tell you guys, it's a click of a button. That's all. We gonna continue, Phoebe. You're not gonna pay that no attention. Tell you guys, it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile. Cheese. And one day when you see my face on a billboard, then you can say that. Cheese. Cheese. Period. Listen, you gotta speak in existence. Okay? But going back to the question, which was about physical touch. It, you know, I'm just gonna be time. And this is something I've always believed in. I think, right? Period, though, don't I? I said that. I said I have the perfect billboard phrase. I think so, like. Thank you, love. Right? I believe that true love conquers all. I wear my heart on my sleeve, so I'm that type of, I'm like the hopeless romantic. I want, you know what's something I would be willing to do for a man, right? This is something I want to do for a man, right? So I would love to have him come home from work, dinner is done, child kids is put to bed if you have kids, right? We are put on this earth to love and be there for each other. I tell people that all the time. I believe that if people would just be more kinder, the world would be a better place. I tell you guys, I genuinely believe that just be nicer to each other. You know, if there is a misunderstanding, you know, a conversation could be held. You know, it doesn't have to be ignorant and belligerent. It don't have to be that. You know, if I can't engage in a conversation with an adult because I see you getting, you know, belligerent, I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna let you say what you want. I don't care. But this better not do this at all. Okay? So, I agree, Faith. We are put on this earth to love. I believe that. I do. I genuinely do. That's why I try to stay humble. Try to stay prayed up. You know, try to stay blessed. You know, try to just stand 10 toes down and just be a strong, independent woman because I believe that as a people we are divided, you know. And I think that it is sad that sometimes it takes a death to bring us back together. You see what I'm saying? Why? Why can't we have this togetherness now? Why can't we conquer all as a people? You know? Because when we come together, oh baby, we come together. You know, that's when you get answers, you know, to the questions that you want. You know, that's when you are like, you know, I'm not going to sit on this. You know, I feel away. You know, let's do something about it. I'm not saying, no, tear no shit up and nothing like that. But let's come together as a people. But let's do this the right way. You understand what I'm saying? So, I agree, babe. I agree 100%. I definitely agree with you 100%. I do. I agree 100%. You know, it shouldn't take death to become together or someone being terminally ill to bring us back together. No, or like someone dies in the family, you know, then everybody just, you know, is divided. No, like why can't we still stay together, be together? Like we are one. You know what I'm saying? So let's stand tall, let's stand with our heads up high, and let's just be proud regardless of what ethnicity you are. I don't give a damn if you blue, purple, pink, orange, white, green. I don't care who you are. You're a human being. Your heart beats the same as mine does. Well, no, because some people got heart murmurs, and sometimes some people are skipping beat. You have the same blood I have. Is it red just like mine? You feel if I pinch you, you're gonna say, "Ow," just like me. What's different? Your skin color. You got freckles. You're taller. You're stronger. You're a man. Who cares? You have the same blood I have. If I pinch you, you're gonna say ow. If you stub your toe, you're gonna say ow. If I do something to you, it's gonna make you feel some way. Some way. In some way, shape, or form, we are all one. I believe that. I do. I would tell somebody, never let anybody stop you. You got it. Period, though. She said, oh my goodness. I always say this. We are all humans. Period. Why should it matter what we look like? We do the same color. Period. Because mine is red just as much as yours is. Yours may be a little darker or a little lighter, but it's still red. Your heart may skip a beat, but your heart is still beating. And everybody is human. That's why when people have a job interview, I told them, you got this. They use the bathroom just like you use the bathroom. They eat just like you eat. They tie your shoe the same way. You put your pants on one pants leg at a time. You just look different. That's all. You might think different, then that's a different story. I'm just saying. Just saying. We're human beings. We fail. That's why I tell my son, it's okay to feel how you feel in that moment. But don't let that moment destroy your future. Don't let that moment take over and then you do something you regret. And I tell my son this all the time. Think before you do anything. Ask yourself this question. I tell my son this all the time. Is what you are about to do worth where you see yourself going in life? And then one time he said, Mommy, I don't understand. I said, okay. If you get mad and you hit somebody and then you get suspended from school, let's say you want to go to college and they bring your records all the way back to that and they say, oh, well, you could have got in here, but I see that you got suspended, so now you can't. I tell him, your feelings will lie to you. Don't let your feelings lie to you. It's normal to feel, but your feelings will lie to you. Take a second. Take a step back. Whatever you want to be revealed, if I truly believe if you want something to be revealed about someone, hold on. It'll show. It'll happen. But you gotta wait for it. I tell you guys all the time, people can't hide who they really are forever. Because it has to come out. If you are a mean person, it has to come out. If you are a disgusting person, it has to come out. These are things that have to come out. I do not play piano. One of our friends do. He's amazing. Feel your emotions in moderation. The only thing you can control is how to react. I tell him that all the time. Hi. I tell my son, take a step back. Take a step back. If you gotta come at it again, come at it again. But don't have that same mindset. Sit there. Ask myself, okay. Have an understanding on what you did wrong. Come back on how you can fix what you did wrong. So there's a lot of life lessons I'm trying to teach him. He's 9. He's a boy becoming a man. I want my son to have an understanding of people, not just a woman, but just people around in general. And the people that you may think are going to be there for you forever, they may not be. Some people have been blessed with, they've had friends for 50 years or 60 years and 70 years, and it's been amazing, right? But I tell him, watch who's in your circle. Because you could be guilty by association. He said, Mommy, what's that? I said, You can be going with somebody somewhere and they could probably plan to do something and you don't know. But since you're with them, you're guilty just because you were with them. So I tell them, and I, of course, I'm very, I monitor who he's with, and, I get the family's vibe, the energy, the aura, things of that nature. I kind of just sit back and I just watch, and if I be like, nah, this ain't for me, I'm like, yeah, nah, like, baby, I don't want you around this particular person, because it's, again, for me, it's these things start at home. So it's never anything against anybody's child, of course not, but I tell my son all the time. I'm actually about to go to bed myself. As I said, I was gonna go to bed at 12. It's 11:59. So I'm definitely about to hit the haystack. But this was an amazing live. I love the energy, the aura, the vibe, the conversation, of course. I love when it's this good of a flow. Faith, thank you. Everybody, thank you for staying on here and kicking it with me and actually coming back when my DM live was messed up. I love y'all. You guys are amazing. Have an amazing night. And remember, please, ask yourself, is what you are about to do worth your future? All right? I love you guys. Have an amazing night. It's 12 on the dot. Bye, guys.